on.
Good evening, good evening. It is Thursday night, Lombard Bros Gaming, and tonight all the Lombard men are together. There's Zach.
That's right. Hello.
In the back is Joe.
Uh-huh.
Despite our better judgment, he's here.
I got forced back here.
Forced?
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky your bail bondsman let you out.
Oh, kind of my toe forced me back here.
And I am Dad Lombard, also known as the finance guy, the supplier of all things wonderful, and Boss Lady's main squeeze. Hi, Boss Lady, love
I'm
you.
gonna leave already because no, I feel like I have a right to leave if I want.
Hall M34 says, hey, Mr. Lombard, Zach and Joe. Hey, Hall, how are you? And hey to Revolution Radio Racing Fan 88. Can I be a mod? Talk to Boss Lady later. We're doing a show. Wizard, what is that? I got forced back here. Nobody forces you to do anything. Turn off your computer, go join the army.
Oh my God.
Spencer says, don't leave, Joe. I agree. Oh, Boss Lady's already in with the eye roll. Hey, Wade, how you doing? Android Man says hi. They want to know why is Joseph way back there. The question is, well, he just hasn't showered, okay? Take it from me. Actually, Joe's got a little bit of a foot injury. Oh, Joe! Oh, my God! Oh, the humanity! Hey, that looks good. Ah!
I got a nice scab on my toe.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, that's disgusting. A broken blister.
Gross. Don't get
My
gross.
God.
Okay.
Yeah, next thing you know, the health department's got to be here. They're going to shut us down if we don't do it on our own like the other night. Anyway, but anyway, we're all together tonight. What is this, Spencer? Nice foot. He's got two of them. You know that? Rachel says that's too bad. Whatever. He could have worse problems like that face. But anyway, Boss Lady says, pray for me.
What is going on?
I agree. We need to pray for her. Randy, what is this? Probably smells nice. Okay. Officially, guys, we know Randy is weird.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Does my foot smell nice? No.
I don't know.
Disgusting.
Again. Says Lombard Dad. Bierker Brothers, how you guys doing in C the other night? Joe, don't be throwing stuff, okay?
Sorry.
We're
That's
trying
disgusting.
to do serious internet communications
okay,
here.
sorry.
All right? This is serious stuff. We're trying to do quality.
What quality?
Quality.
Quality.
Oh my God.
I can't believe that. I can't believe I said that. Anyway, the boys are here. I'm here. You're sitting in front of your computer, you know, wasting another perfectly
Sorry.
good hour, but
Yeah,
whatever.
you
There's Alyssa. How you doing, Alyssa? Nice to see you tonight.
How you doing, Alyssa? Hope
You
you're
can
doing
hang
very
out with
well.
your mom right now than this. I understand.
What?
You can hang out with their mom than this. I
Well, that's
understand.
true. That's
Okay.
When
true.
you got three of
Wait a
us,
minute.
it's
Android
three.
Man I say Logano is going to win Dover. If he's still at Dover, he's going to be in some
Wow.
trouble because they're in Pocono this week.
Wow.
All right, somebody's got to go knock on the trailer and say, Joey, you're late.
And in case you're wondering who's going to win this week, the one who finishes in first.
Thank you, Zach. You're a genius.
You're welcome.
Anyway, now that's a joke. Who's going to win the race?
The guy that finishes first.
Thank you, Joe. Very good. All right,
Why
glad
do
you
they
could
keep
read the cue
asking
cards.
that question?
What is that?
Who's going to win the race? I mean,
Because, okay, NASCAR fan 24 says he hopes
I see a lot.
Chase Elliott wins the race. I'd love to see Chase Elliott win the race. I really, really would. I'd love to see him win. What about you guys? You want to see
Yeah.
Chase win?
Sure.
Oh, of
Absolutely, because I'm tired of Joe sobbing every Sunday night after Chase Elliott loses, of hearing Joe sitting up in his room.
Mom, I'm coming to you.
Oh, Chase, I wanted you to win so bad. Anyway,
That's
well, it's kind of like that, you know. Anyway, but we make sure that he doesn't have anything sharp around him and all like that, and then it's okay.
Oh boy.
Anyway, Joe, pay attention.
I am paying attention.
Yeah.
Not to you.
Oh, okay. Joseph, yeah, of course, Spencer. Just like you do, buddy. Come on. Anyway, especially after those Cleveland Cavaliers are going to...
Choke.
That's
Yes,
true.
they are
Yeah,
gone.
that is true.
Adios, 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 and you heard it here first. Joe, put that down. There's electronic equipment here.
I'm not close to it.
Yeah. Knowing you. All right. Who do you think will do the best in the all-cup driver broadcast? Of course, it's always Jeff. Jeff is the best.
No,
Jeff is a natural.
He's talking about Pocono.
Yeah, I know. Pocono. Hard to tell. I like Danica because she has...
It's going to be Harvick, Logano Boyer,
Right.
Danica Hamlin, and then Eric Jones Stenhouse.
Uh-huh.
I forgot who the last one is. So
I think Danica will do a good job. I think Boyer will do a good job because he's quick and he's always he's a pretty funny guy. You know, Denny Hamlin, oh my God, whatever. Hi, Denny, we like you too.
Sure.
Yeah, I couldn't get that out. So, Zach, what you been up to today?
Just, I filmed my hot lap today.
Cool.
And it'll be uploaded tomorrow.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. It says Ryan Blaney is the last pit reporter.
Oh, okay.
All right.
There you go. Okay.
By the way, if you guys don't know this, Joe got to play video games with Ryan Blaney down at Daytona. I'm sure there's a picture of up on our website. I think you beat him too, didn't you, Joe?
I did.
All right, so Joe beat the guy who came in second in the Daytona 500. Right on, Joe, you're the man. Right? At least that's what's written on the bathroom walls. Joe, you got to talk to us. Move up here a little bit and talk to us. All right, we'll talk. Joe, tell us about your day.
It was great until I cut my toe.
You cut your toe?
Trampolines, they can do that to you.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Joe was on a trampoline today, right? He likes to bounce things, like checks. Anyway.
I thought it was going to be worse.
Oh, God. It could have been worse.
Could have been worse, that's right. I could have been there, had to watch the guy. I mean, well, it's the truth. Anyway, trampolines. Trampolines are the bomb. Let me tell you about an early version of Sky High. Like 50 years ago when I was a kid, some guy in Glendale decided to build multiple trampoline pits by just digging holes in the ground and then like stapling these steel trampolines over the holes. And the problem is when people would jump from trampoline to trampoline or like maybe miss the edge of the trampoline, they'd hit the hard dirt. They were there about 30 days and a number of broken ankles and legs later, and that was the end of them. And that was probably about 40 years before we ever saw another like commercial trampoline thing. You know, the digging holes in the dirt thing sounded like a good idea, but I don't know. Joe.
Sorry.
You're making me excited. I want you to cut it out, okay?
Excited.
God.
It's okay. Me and Joe's buddies, right, Joe?
Actually,
me and Zach's buddies, right, Zach? Good,
right.
Good boy.
Okay, Dad.
All right, now me and Zach are good buddies and all like that.
We are.
Joe, we love Joe too. Mom, what? It says say you touched me.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to know that, Mom. Joe's touched me.
Make him stop.
Make him stop.
Make him go away.
Spencer says you're making me excited. Okay, Spencer, I'm not meeting you at the track, all right?
No.
If you're getting excited, I have to keep my distance because it is up in San Francisco, and I don't want you to be too in the mood.
That weekend is
Is that Pride Week the same weekend?
I think.
Now we know why Spencer's going to be there. Right, Spencer? Just kidding, buddy. We love Spencer. He's in there, has our back all the time. All right, Car Team says, are you ever going to Canadian Tire Motorsports track? That would be cool. That's a neat track. What do you guys think?
I've actually tested that track on iRacing.
Is that right?
It's pretty fun.
That is cool. I'd like to see that.
Wait, what was the track again?
Canadian Motorsports track. Motorsport. Yeah, that place in Canada.
That place in Canada. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
it's a road course in Canada, and the trucks go up there. And they are terrific. We love truck race, right? Do we love truck race? Mm-hmm. What do we love truck race more than?
Girls.
No, not quite. We're not at that point yet, okay? But
I'll figure it out.
Maybe you, Joe, okay, but not the rest of us. Joe, sit a little forward so we can see you. Zach, let's give this guy a little sweet.
Do they really want me closer?
We like you closer.
Yes.
That's weird.
Anyway.
Listen, I like to be close too, but like sometimes it can get. Out of control.
What is this Three Stooges stuff? Maybe 2.5, okay? Besides, we don't want to get in trouble, copyright stuff, okay? So the Three Stooges thing is ixnay, all right? Jeffrey says, Minions assemble. Jeffrey, I got to let you know, when we go to Sonoma, I'm going in my Minion shirt, right?
You're going to go
Minions
in your Landon
assemble.
Castle shirt.
I'll have my Landon Castle shirt too, but I'm going to have my Minion shirt underneath, right, next to me to keep me warm and comfy.
That's weird. Okay.
I like my Minion shirt.
Yeah, but
right?
the warm and comfy part, that's got to stop.
Whatever. I got to be the only 63-year-old man you know with a Minion shirt, right? And a Minion hat. Love Minions. Love Minions.
Yeah,
True story. True story. Very first Despicable Me movie. We're sitting there watching it, and I look over, and Zach is laughing so hard that he is crying.
Oh,
there
God,
are tears
yeah,
coming down his
I remember
face.
that.
And I realize I'm doing the same thing. We were laughing so hard like fools in the theater that we were actually... If you ever laugh so hard that you cried, then you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
right?
God, yeah, I remember that.
Spencer says, buy me more Minion shirts. What size, Spencer? You got to let me know what size. I don't know. Right? Faulty Fish, 5159. I think that's the first time I've seen you on there. Hi, nice to see you. I hate to see you go so fast. But you're going to come back.
For the best.
Yeah, it's probably for the best before you get too polluted with what's going on here.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Alyssa said, I had a Minion movie marathon this week.
Nice.
Right? You are the bomb, Alyssa.
Wow.
You're the bomb. I hope it didn't ruin your brain too much. Right?
No, it only ruins her brain.
Not like it did here.
No, I was
Oh,
God,
when
it
you
man.
did when you had some it's definitely ruined Mom's brain.
Are you kidding? If it wasn't for Mom, the whole house would fall apart.
Oh, God, that's true.
She's the only sane person in the place. Boss lady, we love you. We love you, and we're glad you cook for us, too. Because we're not so good. We're not so good with that, okay? Sometimes.
I know how to cook stuff in the microwave.
Yeah,
in
right.
the microwave. Okay,
Yeah, in the
Joe.
microwave. Good. After you remember to plug it in. Joe's pushing the buttons. Nothing's happening.
So what's going on here?
What's going on? Joe's pushing the buttons trying to figure out where Channel 7 is. You know, it's just whatever. Right? Joe's pushing the buttons, the thing's going around inside, so he figures he'll go get one of his record albums. He can listen to music and cook at the same time. Anyway, right, Joe?
This is so dumb.
Well, it is dumb. Well, what else, right? It's supposed to be entertainment, right? We're supposed to let loose a little bit. Besides, I love you guys so much.
Stop.
And this guy here,
Only
too.
I can do that.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
See, watch.
Anyway. Rachel says, I'm the same way. With what? Okay. Alan says, that's what I just tuned in. Or is he trying to call somebody? No. Joe tries to call somebody on the oven. Anyway. Joe's okay. We love Joe. And, whatever. Right. Remember, you can't help this, okay? It just happens. It's genetics. He can't help it. It's just the way he is, okay? Not everybody can be smooth and debonair like this.
Are you serious? Like, you have hair falling off you.
God,
I don't
Joe.
think they've seen your shine back there.
You mean this
Oh, no,
shine?
no, no.
Back
Oh, my
here.
God.
There's stuff.
Where's the makeup lady for the powder?
There's no hair back here.
What? There's nothing?
Like, if
All
you
right.
turn it around to a 180, yeah.
Oh, my God. Enough of this. Joe, look at our count. We got 36 people. We got 330 million Americans. We got 36 people. Obviously, the most boss 36 people in the country, right? You all are wonderful. We love you all. Call my lawyer. I'm going to put them in the will.
Sure?
For sure. I'm not leaving you anything.
Okay. That's
Well, you can have my undies.
I
Anyway.
don't want anything to do with 60-year-old undies.
That's probably a good idea. Wait a minute.
I know where those
Wait a
went.
minute. Controversy here all of a second.
Uh,
Warriors are going to blow a 3-0 lead? No. Okay? And
Hey,
somebody
they-
says he hopes
they-
Jimmy Johnson retires
they-
after how many wins,
they-
okay? Like 100, 200, 300?
Hey, Warriors blew a 3-1 lead last year.
A 3-1 lead. Okay, they're not going to do it twice.
I can see
No,
maybe
no,
the only
no.
highs I see it going up to maybe Caps get a win, but that's it.
That's
Could go
about
into
it.
Game 5.
The whole difference
Game
this
5.
year, what is it? Is Durant, of course, right?
Durant.
Right? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, not all Americans. I'm in Canada. Hall M34. You know what? You're right, buddy. And I was talking to my friend Gavin Bryn today from Toronto. He's down in the office. 32 million Canadians, right? And I never hear anybody say anything bad about you guys. So that's a pretty good record. 32 million and oh. All right. All I want to know is with this Canada thing is why do you have so many firemen? I was up there on a trip. I kept hearing people getting called a hoser. You know, so I figured they got to be firemen, right? If somebody says, "Hey, hoser," the guy's a fireman, right? Is that right, Paul?
Sure.
Am I right with that? Hoser means you're a fireman, right?
I don't
You
know.
let us know.
Sure.
Anyway, Rachel, what is with this?
It's emojis.
I know, but there's like, you know, what kind of heads?
It's
Like, looks like Hershey's drops with eyes, right?
or something else.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, card team wants to know, when will Cole Custer get into the Cup Series? Who knows? You never know. You never know. It happens. All of a sudden, right? Bubba's going to run the 43 this week. Did you ever think you would see that? I didn't think that. I'm happy to see it. Wait a minute. Amethyst guy says, I'll name all 6 NHL Canadian teams. No, Canadian is spelled with 3 A's. Right? Only the Canadiens in Montreal are spelled with an
Are you
I-E-N
really
at
calling
the
out
end.
someone on their spelling right now?
Hey, they call us on this.
Well, they have
on
a right. I
this,
can understand.
And
that.
on that, and of course we do understand that.
No, I understand yours for sure.
Anyway.
Why don't you-
Okay, JJ will be better than Jeff Gordon as far as stats are concerned.
It could be.
Probably so because JJ in his career, you can look it up, has won every 7th race on an average in his career. He wins every 7th start.
Yeah,
Look it up. It's the truth.
Yeah,
Okay?
he'll definitely pass Gordon
Okay.
on the win list.
One thing about Gordon that nobody in NASCAR will ever pass. Ever. Count it. You can be 80 years old, you know, however many years from now, and you'll see I'm right. What's that stat, Joe?
And you go right ahead.
797 consecutive starts without missing a race. That's 23 seasons without missing one
Jimmy can get
race.
there.
No, he's missed races.
Has he?
Yes, he
Oh,
has.
yeah, that's right.
That's right. Spencer had it right. Spencer, ding, 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 ding.
That's
Most
right.
consecutive starts. 23 consecutive seasons in any professional start is the record. Everybody celebrated Cal Ripken Jr. when he got 2,632 games. Dude, that was only 16 seasons, right? And that's, you know, that's a lot of games. And Cal Ripken Jr., as far as I'm concerned, is the man. But 23 consecutive professional sports seasons without missing a start, no one will ever do that again. Jeff Gordon, you're the man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now think you'll send me an autograph now? Cool.
What else?
Jeff, please. Anyway. Alyssa got accepted at the Technical Arts Culinary College. You want us to make us something, anything. Make us some cookies, make some bread, anything that won't spoil. Put it in an envelope, send it to us. I promise we'll eat it on air. We'll eat it on air and tell you exactly how good it is. I know it'll be like in between good and wonderful. Alyssa, you got to do it. Make us something, wrap it up good, put it in an envelope, and send it to us. We'll all sample it on air, right, guys?
Sure.
Right. We like chocolate chip. Okay?
Oh, God, chocolate chip
Chocolate-
is the way to go.
Chocolate chip is the bomb. Right, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Amethyst guy, let's go Pens. Yeah, I like to see the Pens win this thing. I have nothing against the Preds, don't get me wrong. But I like to see the Pens win this. All right? Hall M says he's a Sens fan. Why wouldn't you be, right? The Sens are cool, too. Hall M, tell us, where were the Sens before they were where they are now? Alyssa thinking about making cookies? Awesome, awesome. Spencer, how do you send food in an envelope, though? Spencer, don't you know you can mail anything. If you take a brick, Spencer, wrap it in saran wrap so that the label will stick to it, put a couple rubber bands around it, you can mail a brick. As long as you put enough postage on it, you can mail a loaf of bread. You can mail a potato. Spencer, honest to God, as long as the address label, you have to have return and an address on it. As long as the address label doesn't fall off and the stamps don't fall off, you can mail a potato. They will take it, right? The only thing they don't take is stuff that's wet. You can't mail like a turkey.
No.
Unless it's still in the wrapper. Then you can mail a turkey, but it costs a fortune, trust me. All right? Anyway, please don't mail us potatoes. No, of course we're not going to mail potatoes. We don't want that to happen, okay?
Oh.
We're not asking you to mail things like that, okay? But I'm just telling you, it can happen. All right? Send it to your best friend or something. Don't send it to us. Whatever. Anyway, but it's true. Isaac says the truck practice is on. We love truck race, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we love truck race? Because truck race guys are trying to make it. They want to move up. And so, you know what? They do everything they can to move up. Look at a guy like William Byron. You know, he's a 19-year-old kid. 2 years ago, he gets into truck race. Now, all of a sudden, he's racing in Xfinity. He might get a cup start. It's amazing. The kid is not even 20 years old. He can't even buy a beer. And he might get a cup start. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Anyway, Red Sox will win over the Yankees. I agree. If you guys saw the Red Sox-Yankees the other night, woo, that reliever, that guy is something. What did you guys have for dinner? I cooked burgers and fries. Right now, Boss Lady has got something in the oven for us. It is wonderful. The woman can cook. Trust me.
Oh, God, she's a good cook.
God damn. Trust me. Anyway, what about Mike Fisher? Who's Mike Fisher?
I don't know.
I have no
Zach,
clue.
which Mike Fisher? I don't know Mike Fisher. You have to, a little more information, okay? Jacob wants to know, is Jimmy Johnson going to be the best driver of all time at the end of his career? Could be. If you judge it by the number of championships.
In this era, I would say.
it
In
could
this
be.
generation, he will be.
Yeah. Somebody wants to know how Wallace Jr. will do for the next few weeks. I think he's going to be good because I think Wallace Jr., he's not afraid of the wall. He's like, I think he's like Kyle Larson. Put Wallace Jr. in good equipment, and believe me, the 43 is good equipment, right, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
I think Wallace Jr. is going to do good, and I think a lot of people are going to be very impressed with him. Spencer says the Astros are better than all of us right now. Maybe at playing American League Baseball, which is like one step down from National League Baseball. There's some controversy for you guys right there, right? But whatever, So, Zach, favorite baseball team?
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Of course. Joe?
Same.
We're all Dodger guys here.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We're Dodger guys. We love to go to Dodger games. They're a lot of fun. We have a good time. Eat Dodger dogs. Eat pretzels and peanuts and whatever else. And never leave early. You always stay to the last out. That is the rule in Major League Baseball, especially for what they charge you. Stay to the last out. Okay? Trust me. Alyssa wants to know, Jimmy, can he win 8 times this year? Zach, can Jimmy win 8 times?
I have no clue. Honestly.
Joe,
I mean,
it could happen. It could happen. I could also grow more hair, but that's about the same number of chances.
You're gonna lose more and more and more.
That's
Never get
true.
better.
Let me ask you this question: is anybody from Gibbs going to win this week, or is Gibbs still going to be on this whatever slump that they're in?
Gibbs don't have it this week.
You don't think so?
I feel it's going to be. It's a tough one. Maybe not until. I wouldn't be surprised. Waits till Daytona.
Really?
That or Kentucky.
Could be. Somebody mentioned about the overtime line being terrible.
I could be wrong.
I don't think the overtime line is terrible, but it's not far enough along. It needs to be like.
I still liked it when they did. Once you get to the white flag, it's over. But
yeah, I think I'd like the overtime line to be the white flag.
Yeah,
you got to give it a whole lap. Give it this thing last week, as exciting as it was and all like that. It's unfortunately, it's too short. It's just like, whoa, boom, the thing was over. I was just all excited about it, and boom. Overtime should be start, finish.
Right.
I agree, Randy.
as soon as you hit the white flag,
I
the
agree.
next flag ends the race.
I agree.
Right.
Carl Larson had the points lead for a while. I think he might be our champion. Kyle Larson is
wouldn't be surprised.
good. Yeah, not a surprise. If Kyle Larson wins a championship this year,
Be big.
it'll be big. It'd be big for a two-car team. It will. It'd be big for him. It'll be big for the, let's say, this new class of younger drivers, right, that are coming up, and it'll be big once again for another West Coast driver. Because, like it or not, guys, 11 out of the last 15 championships have been won by guys from the West Coast, right? The Bush brothers from Nevada, Jimmy from California, Harvick from California. Who else here? Who else on?
Wow, someone else.
Whatever.
It's not Keselowski.
Not Keselowski. Who
I
else?
think that's it.
Well, whatever. But anyway, drivers from the West Coast are the bomb in NASCAR right now. You know, that's the deal. They're the champions. You know, maybe you know, who knows? Who knows? But maybe it'll change back. But you have not had a Southern winner since 2000, and Southern by the fact that guy was from Texas. Whatever, right? Have you ever been to Texas? Hall M34, Mr. Lombard. My name is Matt. How you doing, Matt? Nice to finally get your name. My name is Chris. That's Zach. That's Joe.
What?
And you know, of course, Boss Lady.
No, names for forever.
All right. Well, just want to refresh memories, right? If you're my age, you forget these things.
Definitely.
Anyway,
God.
Taco Master says hi, Joe. Taco Master, where you joining us from tonight? Let us know where you are. Jeff House. Aaron Judge got a single. He also whiffed in the 9th inning the night before last, swinging at something that was like in another area code. You know, I don't know if you saw that game. That was wild. Alyssa said she went to Homestead last year. Logano and Clint Boyer up close, but only got Michael Waltrip to sign your poster. I feel bad for you because Michael Waltrip is not our favorite. Okay, I mean nothing personal against Michael, but he just yaks and he's too silly. I wish he'd get more serious. You know, just a little bit more. I don't know whether him and his brother think they need to be clowns on TV, and they don't because they both have a lot of experience. They both have a lot of knowledge in the sport. I just wish they wouldn't try to be clowns all the time. Joe,
What?
Joe, for God's sake. Jeez, is a war going on here or what? There's health rules.
That's how it is.
Taco Master, I'm in Florida. Cool. You know, we have my business has 3 locations in Florida, buddy. It's a nice state. We have good people who work for us down there. I like the people in Florida. Can't complain. Orlando, Miami, and Sunrise, Florida. Anyway, Revolution says you guys should go to Talladega. Guys, tell them about Talladega.
Fun.
Yeah,
Full
it was a
rednecks,
good time.
But it's a great time.
Yeah, it
It's
was.
so good.
It was. We were,
Especially if you've seen it on TV.
we were just there a month ago.
Oh, wait, there's a question for me. Lombard Dad, do you like David Reagan's teammate Landon Castle? Shall I?
Oh God.
Landon Castle!
Oh, okay.
He's dreamy! Get yourself back in here.
Mom, can I leave?
Oh, Landon Castle is dreamy. Hey, like I said, anybody
I was
who
so
can
afraid
drive
of
a
that.
cup car
I was-
and also get a spread in GQ
I was so-
and do Ironman marathons, he's got his act together.
I'm so
And
afraid.
if you ever follow his tweets,
Right.
go on and follow Landon Castle's tweets. He is a riot. He is a funny guy. He is a funny guy.
God,
Landon Castle is a trip.
Mom, can I leave? Is that
No,
an
no.
option?
Here, you know what? Why don't you change places with me? Come
Why?
sit close to the people. Let them see you and your beauty.
Don't touch me.
All right, all right.
No, I'd rather. I need to dry my toe.
No. Istanbul, not Constantinople. I don't know where that one come in for
What?
somebody. What did we miss there with Istanbul and not Constantinople? Right? Anyway. If you know anything about Constantinople or Istanbul, you know it is the city that straddles that little piece of land that divides Asia from Europe. And it is a thousands-of-year-old city. It has buildings that are 1,000 years old in it and all like that. It's really an interesting place. If you can't get there, go on Google and look at pictures of it and all like that. It's an amazing place. So much history has gone through there. Is an amazing thing. Spencer, did you realize what chair Joe is sitting? No, but yes, he is sitting. Very good for you.
Yeah.
Joseph, sit on Jeff Gordon's tire. Probably not, Spencer.
Why not?
Oh, wait a minute, Wizard. What do you mean 1-800? Come on now. What is that? A place we should look at? You guys know about that?
No.
No, not a clue.
No, not a clue. Anyway, DFS 24. Let's go Yankees. Let's go. That's okay. Despite your love of the Yankees, we'll let you stay. But the Yankees,
No.
pardon me.
You don't have to.
Yankees a great tradition, a great franchise, make a lot of money, and a lot of people happy. People have told me that if you travel around the world, the #1 baseball team hat you see anywhere in the world, in any other place in the world, is the New York Yankees. They're not wearing Houston Astro lids. They're not wearing Minnesota Twin hats and stuff like that. You see a lot of Red Sox hats, a lot of Dodger hats, but the #1 hat you see anywhere in the world, they say, is New York Yankees, because that says to everyone else, it's like, hey, that's America, and like I've been there, and I got this cool hat while I was there, before the Migros threw me out. Anyway, Joe.
Yeah. Yes.
It says Landon Castle will win at the Coke 0400
Could
or the
happen.
fall. It could happen.
Who knows?
Right? It could happen. It could happen. Castle deserves a better ride, and you know what? He'll get one. He'll get one. Castle's a good guy, smart guy, and easy on the eyes, too. Anyway. Red Sox fans travel well. So do Cubs fans, right? You go to a Dodger game, the Cubs are in town. Oh, my God, the Cubs fans show up in droves. Same with the Giants fans come down, Cards fans. There's a lot of fans in L.A. for other teams because it's such a big town and a lot of people are transplants here. But the Cubs fans, they just come like out of the woodwork, Spencer, this is getting too weird. All right. Like Spencer's a judge of weird. Anyway, no, we love Spencer, right?
This.
He's our buddy. Joe!
Yeah.
Yeah, Julia.
Joe, let me ask you a question. Who pays you?
You.
Who would you like to continue to pay you?
You.
Thank you. So, who do you think is not going to pay you the next time you put your foot in his face?
You.
Thank you. Ding, ding, ding. 3 out of 3. Joe wins.
Thank you is right.
Right. Thank you, Joe. Right. So keep that thing on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Lego Yankees.
What?
Hey, tell the guys how Knott's Berry Farm was.
It was fun. We went on a few rides.
I broke my fear of roller coasters.
You broke it? You had a fear?
I didn't like the roller coasters that did the twist and loops and all like that.
Is that right?
But I did that, and it was more fun.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The way you drive and you're afraid of roller coasters?
I don't do turns and loops.
It's not what I hear.
Yeah.
Anyway. No. We kid Joe about his driving, which is why his car is like 1.5 liters.
I wanted
Okay.
when I bought my new car, I wanted a Camaro, and they said no.
No.
The only reason why I'm right-footed. They
Right.
said.
That's right. Joe's car is how shall we say restrictor plated.
Yeah.
Anyway, Alyssa says she loves roller coasters, upside downs, forward, backwards, and fast. Right on, Alyssa. Roller coaster fans here too.
Let me ask you guys something.
Yeah.
If you guys have ever been to Knott's Berry Farm, have you ever rode in the Ghost Rider?
That one was fun.
Yeah, that one was fun.
It's the big wooden roller coaster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wooden roller coasters are the bomb. You know why? Because they go click, clack, 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 clack over the rails, and they're shaky, and they jump around and all like that. Wait a minute. Hold on here. This channel keeps changing. You know what? My favorite Helen Hunt movie is Twister. Glenn 7000. I'm not sure when we got on Helen Hunt, but yeah, you know, that is a good movie. As good as it is,
Does it
as
have roller
gets.
coasters in it?
No. But as good as it gets is another good movie with Helen Hunt, right? As long as we're talking about Helen Hunt. Not sure where we got onto Helen Hunt, but whatever. Spencer says, have you guys ever been to the trains? Which train? Which train are we talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever.
Anyways.
Anyway,
But I had fun.
Yeah,
JMB
that was
says,
fun.
hi, Mr. Lombard. How are you, guy? How are you? JC, what does breaker mean? Not sure. Does breaker mean anything bad, guys?
Probably.
Should we send out the hitmen on JC?
Uh-uh.
No, okay. Boss lady.
Yeah, probably her.
Just kidding. No, oh, you're talking about Knott's Berry Farm? A couple of trains. Yeah, they have this old train.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. Like an old steam train from like 100-something years ago.
Yeah.
It is awesome. Locomotives. What's really cool is, if you ever get a chance to get on one, is one of the new modern locomotives. When the electric locomotives, they're amazing. They're amazing. Joe, you better stop that, right? You're making me crazy. Anyway, no, the new locomotives they use on the railroads, the electric ones, they are amazing. They run in 3 pods. You'll notice the engine is like in 3 different pods. And they can run 1, 2, or 3 pods at a time, depending upon the load. And they are something. If you ever get an extra like $2.5 to $3 million in your wallet and you don't know what to do with it, go buy you a General Motors diesel locomotive or an electric locomotive. They're an amazing thing. I mean, Zach's got one in the backyard. We get in it all the time. And one of these days we'll build tracks, right, Zach?
No, okay.
Yeah, one of these days. All right. No. No, we like trains. Trains are cool.
Yeah, they are.
Anyway, even if you get caught by the train, I like just sit there and watch them go by. You know, zoom, 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 zoom. We have a train runs right through town, right through the middle of Simi. You get the Amtrak, you get the Metrolink, you get the freight trains, and all like that. I like to hear them. It's cool. Anyway, everybody has different things. I like trains. I like planes. Right? Zach goes down to the museum, then he goes to the airport, checks out the jumbos coming in and things like that. We like trains. We go to the air museum. Planes are cool and all like that. What about boats? Any of you guys like boats? Anybody have a boat, a canoe, or anything like a little bit of water sports and anything like that? You know, we don't get to do that a whole lot and all like that, but I know a lot of people like that. Wait a minute, what is this? Amtrak is slow, sucks, and expensive. Whatever. Oh, Jeff House comes in with a movie name. Planes,
Yeah.
Trains, and Automobiles. Zach, you like that movie?
Steve Martin and John Candy in
Zach knows that. What year?
1987.
He knows the stuff. It's amazing. He's a Joe. Don't
What?
do that to him.
What?
Don't do that to him.
He
It's
looked at
distracting.
me- He looked at me weird.
Anyway.
Yeah, sure I did.
Anyway, NYC Metro is huge. It's huge. Alyssa, tell us what kind of boat. Alyssa, what kind of boat? Anything. JC says his dad likes fishing. He's been on a lot of boats. That's cool. Hall M34, 20-foot pontoon boat. Pontoon boats are cool because you can bring all your buddies. They take a lot of people on them. They're slow, but you know, you're not out there drag racing on the water, right? You're out there to have a good time, right? Right, Matt? Am I right? Tell me I'm right. Anyway, what about you guys? Spencer, answer Spencer's question.
Where is it? Have you guys ever been to Big Bear? No, we have never been to Big Bear.
No, not yet. Is it cool?
No, it's got a lot of snow up there in the winter, except this. Wait,
Yeah.
which was it? This past winter or the winter before? They didn't have any.
No, they had winter before, and those past winter, they had lots of snow.
Yeah, that.
JMB says, love trains, race cars, airplanes, and river boats. There's a river boat at Disneyland. Believe it or not, the thing actually works. Got the paddle boat and all that thing. That's cool. Where else? Where else is there a paddle wheeler?
Paddle wheel.
Mission Bay, right? They got the big paddle wheeler boat at the Bahia at Mission Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like to hear those
now
things.
I know what you're talking about.
That is totally cool. Paddle wheel boats are cool. I would have loved to have gone on one of those like in the 1800s down the Mississippi River or whatever. You know, there still are paddle wheeler tours like cruise boats you can take up in the rivers and some of the rivers in the northwest, Washington State, and in Oregon and all like that. That would probably be cool. And what is the other one? Oh yeah, up in Idaho and Montana they have those. That'd be cool.
I've never been there, so I would have no clue.
Car Team says, I'm a train fanatic, love Amtrak and Metrolink. Trains are cool. Let's see. Glenn set up 7,000. Have you ever heard of Conneaut Lake Park in Pennsylvania? No. Tell me about it. What about it, Joe?
What?
I'm telling you, Joe. Remember, who signs your checks?
But I'm not messing with you.
It's true.
He's
I don't
not
want you to
sorry.
mess with him. He's my boy.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Zach's my boy, right?
I'm sorry.
Anybody hurt? Don't be touching.
I was
okay?
hugging him.
It's not that kind of channel. You see what I have to live with, right? See
Oh
what I-
my
You're the
God.
one that
Oy.
had me. Well,
Yes.
actually, no, Mom did. And
Yeah, Mom had you. Okay, I didn't have you because that would have hurt like mad. Trust me.
It did hurt her.
Yeah, that would have hurt like bad. I have changed you though, right?
Was it fun?
No. Quite frankly, especially when you got up to be about 17 and we were still doing it.
Okay.
Oh, secret. Sorry, Joe. I just outed Joe's regularity habits. Sorry. Anyway, Cedar Point. Cedar Point is where? Is it Cedar Point? Is it Ohio?
I think so. I think Cedar Point's in Ohio.
Oh. What is Joe Hugs for Days? I don't want to know what that is. Sorry, boss lady. I stole boss lady's line.
Which line was it?
I don't know, but I got to get back to the script. I'm missing my lines here.
Yeah.
Sorry. This stream went by faster than Kyle Larson on the outside.
What?
That's the whole idea. We're not looking at the clock. We don't count. We're having a good time here. You know, I hope you guys are having a good time here. We love to do this. We really love to do this. I love these boys. You know, I basically always have to tell them down at the men's central jail, guys, let me get them out for 3 hours. We'll do the stream, and I'll bring them back tonight. Honest to God, just let me get about 3 hours work release. We'll bring them back to the jail, and they'll be there till next week. Right, guys?
Okay.
Okay. Just kidding. Anyway, Cedar Point is excellent. That's good, but where is it?
Is it in Ohio?
Is Cedar Point's in Ohio,
I
right?
feel like it's in Ohio.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, I have that feeling it is in Ohio.
Or like Sound Dome.
But this is signing the paycheck line. All right. Anyway, Joe, what was the best ride at Knott's Berry Farm the other day?
It's called the Silver Bullet.
The silver. Now that's the one that like goes 0 to 60 in about 2 seconds.
No, actually it goes 80. That's the accelerator.
Oh, the accelerator. They
Takes
got
off to
this.
0 to 80 immediately.
Yeah, they got this roller coaster called the accelerator. It just goes in a straight line, right?
Uh-huh.
And it goes like flat, and then it goes straight up like that, 0 to 80 in about 2 seconds. Boom, like that. You get to the top, and then it drops you. You get this weightless feeling coming down,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, we did that.
And then when you get to the bottom, they hand you a bag so you can throw up. And
No, they didn't do that.
no bags.
Mm-mm.
Would you use your shirt?
No, just puke on the ground, man.
Did you? Oh,
Oh
right.
my God.
Joe was wondering why his shoes were squishing the rest of the day.
Okay.
Bierker, Kyle Busch will win the championship if he wins this weekend.
No. You don't
Um,
win a championship in one race. I'm
that's
sorry.
no,
You
it's
win
not
them-
going to happen. Not
you-
going to happen.
You win them just being consistent in the 36.
Yeah,
36 races.
yeah.
Also, first you gotta make the playoffs.
You got to make the playoffs, and that's the way it is. You know.
I don't see Kyle.
JC says Pocono is my favorite. I'm excited for this weekend. I like Pocono. A lot of people don't like it. I happen to like it. I love the long straightaway, that long back straightaway.
Sometimes the Pocono races can be a hit or miss.
Wait a minute.
though.
Joe, hold on, Joe. We have people that are obviously in another universe visiting us from an alternate universe tonight. Reed Sorensen will win the championship.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you for visiting. When you get back to your own galaxy, tell them that Lombard Bros Gaming said,
bro.
but I'm freaked out. We got guys from other galaxies and universes here. What he goes, Reed Sorensen's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. But no, it's not going to happen.
If Landon Castle ever won
If Landon Castle wins the race, especially if we go to Sonoma, I'm going to stand at the fence and just smell the burnout smoke for like as long as it lasts.
Okay.
Honest to God. And then I'm going to stand at the exit gate, and when his hauler goes by, when I like that, I'm going to throw myself right in front of it, just so I can touch it, just touch it like this.
Okay.
I touched Landon Castle's holler.
Okay.
No, Landon, I kid. Landon Castle's a nice guy. I got a picture with him last year at Sonoma.
Yeah,
really,
probably
really
freaked.
nice guy. He was probably freaked out, quite frankly. It was a hot day, right? And so I got like this cooling rag on my head, this kind of thing to stay cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure Landon Castle looks. This old guy runs up to him and asks if he could, take a picture. And he probably looks at the rag on my head and he's probably thinking, poor son of a gun, he's probably got cancer and is like lost all his hair to chemo or something. It's the least I can do for some poor old guy with cancer.
Then he's probably going to be dead in 7
Yeah, he
months.
probably won't make it to the next race, so this might be his last chance ever to get a picture with me.
So if I want-
And I'm Landon Castle, and I'm a good guy, and I do that.
So-
And so we took a picture,
Means I want
and
that.
and Zach, how was the picture? Well, it was like this. Hold on, we were touching foreheads.
Yeah,
Me
they
and
were
Landon
touching.
Castle
I didn't
was
know that
touching
until I saw the
foreheads.
picture.
Yes.
That's weird.
Yes, and he's a wonderful guy. And by the way, his hair smelled wonderful. Anyway, right, Joe?
Sure. I feel like you will. He's allowed to have a restraining order if that happened.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it, Landon. Awesome. I'll be good. I'll stay 50 feet away. I promise. Okay. Anyway,
You can stand next to him, but just don't smell him.
yeah, that because then I could. Anyway. Hey, what can you say? Officially, this is the weirdest talk show ever.
Yeah.
Is it?
But that's the fun of it.
According to who?
Why would it
Right.
be boring?
I was gonna think
Right.
if it, but you know
It's
what?
like,
If
hi,
anybody
guys.
would know what weird is,
What
it's
up?
Spencer, right? Am I right?
Right.
Right. When I hear the word weird, the first thing that flashes through my mind is Spencer. So if Spencer says it's the weirdest ever, hey, you know what, Spencer? You're right, dude. You are the man. When we get to Sonoma, I'll let you touch my Minions T-shirt,
No.
but like maybe only on the arm, okay? Nothing else. All right.
That's weird.
Right.
Stop.
We could be what?
Stop.
Oh, okay. Spencer says, I know weird. That's right. Right? Especially in the mirror. Anyway, Max says, I'm going to catch my breath after this is over. Probably be a good idea like to go outside. Since you're in Canada, I know they have a lot of fresh air. Go outside, breathe a little bit, sit down, do a little yoga for like maybe half an hour,
Yeah.
and come back down to, like to normalcy, like to the planet Earth. Jimmy Johnson, Brad Stover, NASCAR 2017 says Jimmy Johnson, 8th championship. It could happen. It could happen. Do not be surprised, guys, if it happens. Don't go, whoa, that's amazing, because Jimmy Johnson can drive a race car. Whatever you think about it. I wish he'd go find some of that stuff to take the gray out of his beard. He's 41. He's got a gray beard
Just
already.
use what Jeff's used
Oh,
just
my
for men.
God.
Probably.
Oh, you like the Jeff? Oh, yeah. You know Jeff is using the Just for Men. He leaves a little gray on the side just for highlights,
But he
right?
was grayer
But
up here
yeah,
than
he
that.
was used to be grayer up here. All of a sudden, he's nice and dark.
See,
again,
Mike
you know
Joy,
what I
he
mean?
just lets it.
Mike Joy is also like well into his 60s.
Yeah,
If-
but
and by
what's
the
the
way,
point of color?
if you don't know this, when they're on camera together, Jeff and Mike Joy and all those guys, Mike Joy is actually standing in a hole because he is tall. We saw him in Sonoma. He'd stand there. He walked right by us. I was surprised. I thought Mike Joy was like a normal-sized guy. He's tall. He really is. He's tall. He's like Letarte. He's tall like Letarte. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. And who was on one time they had on? You knew he was standing on a box, right? Who was doing the
I wouldn't be
commentary?
surprised if Danica was up there.
Oh, you know when they do the broadcast on Sunday with Danica or on Saturday with Danica.
Well, see, the thing is,
What?
she's going to be in the Hollywood Hotel.
So she'll be sitting
So
down
in-
on
in
like
in the booth. It's going to be Harvick, Boyer, and Logano.
right.
In
Okay.
the Hollywood Hotel is Danica and Hamlin, and then on pit row is Blaney.
Okay.
Eric Jones,
Danica and
Stenhouse.
Hamlin. And Hamlin is tall. Danica is not. They'll probably have her sitting on like a phone book or something, or like you do with little kids in the restaurant with a booster seat, right? I'm sure at 5'1", I'm sure, and with the money she's got, I'm sure she probably has like the nicest booster seat in town. Honest to God,
Okay.
probably got her number on it. You know what I mean, and everything else like that. What do you think?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
It don't you think? I wonder if it has to go through laser inspection though. What do you think? LIS for
Really?
the booster seat? No.
Sure.
Joe, what do you think? Zach, what do you think? Laser? No.
What?
No, Zach is zoned out. All of a sudden, Zach realized that there were people from another universe watching us, and Zach
No,
is
he's
zoned out
probably
now.
just not listening to us, which is probably best.
That usually works. Trust boss lady. That's how she gets by, right? She just doesn't listen to us, right? That's the way she survives, right, boss lady? Chime in anytime. Says Danica and Hamlin have quite the rivalry, don't they? They do. They have a history, and you know who else Danica has a history with? Come on, Trevor Bayne.
Trevor Bayne, but he's not gonna be there. Yeah, that.
Yeah, I know. But on the track, they don't get along so well either.
Yeah.
Anyway, Zach could go on a triple loop on the roller coaster.
What?
Have you done that, Zach?
What?
Triple loop yet?
No, not yet.
No.
They didn't.
What?
They didn't have one there.
Spencer said, just remember, I got wrecked by a 4-year-old.
Nice.
Really, Spencer?
Yeah, got wrecked by Grace, actually.
Grace?
Yep.
Right on Gracie.
Because, I guess,
Gracie wrecked Spencer?
the way of playing Minecraft, and of course she's not on camera. We turned the face camera over. I guess she pressed a button.
Right on, Gracie.
And it,
Right on, Gracie. Danica has a lot of enemies. Danica also has a lot of money.
yes,
Okay?
yes.
Money will bring you enemies.
Must be nice.
It's true. Trust me. The guy I worked for over 40 years sold his company for 1.3 billion, and that is billion with a B, dollars. All right. All of a sudden, the phone started ringing. Good people, bad people. Believe me, having money is not all the be all and end all. Trust me. You know what I mean? It's better to have friends.
You've been working for the same company for about 43 years now, if I'm not mistaken.
43 years, right? Who was president 43 years ago, Zach?
Oh, God.
1974.
Kidding me.
General Ford?
At the end of 74, you're right. Ding, ding, ding. Zach is right again. It's amazing it is a mind like a steel trap.
Okay.
Says it's true that Nature's Bakery is going to be actually Danica's sponsor again soon. Yes, for 4 races.
For 4 races.
Because they owe SHR for 4 races. They own the money for that, so they're going to. That's how they settled their cash dispute. Is 4 races. After that, that's what do you mean? Oh, please, no politics. You can mention Gerald Ford. He's a good guy. Anyway, we all love Gerald Ford, right? Gerald Ford, what did in college? Hey, played football, right? Not many presidents were football players as well. Okay, so anyway, Zachary, raise your hand up and shake, shake, shake. There's Zach, right?
Zach.
Trust me, Zach is the quiet one of the group,
Yeah,
but he's also the one.
I am.
He's also the one with all the brains, right? And when we need to know something, we go to Zach. You know, I say, Zach, what's wrong with Joe? And Zach knows it. Zach, what year did they make, Animal House?
Animal House.
And he knows it.
1978.
Thank you, Zach. Steel Trap. He knows his stuff, right?
Right.
When's the last year they made Pontiacs?
Pontiacs. 2010, I think. Either that or 2011.
No.
Okay, that part I don't know.
Oh,
I know it's one of
I
those
know
games.
03.
03, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say 03 because that's when the last year NASCAR ran it.
Yeah, that's right. But close
Oh, wait.
enough.
I thought you were talking about
Pontiacs.
when the last time they made Pontiac cars.
Yes.
Yeah, 03.
03. All right.
No,
Anyway.
2010 was when they stopped making Pontiacs.
Really? Look it up,
Yeah.
guys. If he says 2010,
Oh my God.
what was 2003 was Oldsmobile.
We
Yeah.
should trust that.
Right.
No, 2004 was Oldsmobile when they stopped making
Uh-oh.
Oldsmobiles.
Oldsmobile's 2004.
Plymouth, 2001.
Right. How about Mercury's?
Mercury's, 2010.
Steel Trap. Honest to God. The guy knows his stuff.
Packard's, 1956. But
Studebakers?
tried to merge into Studebakers, but failed in 1958.
Wow. Ew. See, the guy knows his stuff. Landon Castle or Austin Dillon. Joe, pick one. Landon Castle or Austin Dillon?
Castle.
You know why? Because Austin Dillon has weird haircuts. I like Austin Dillon. He seems like a nice guy, but he's got to find another stylist, okay? All that stuff that he does to make himself look like 3 inches taller, you're not fooling anybody, okay? It's okay to be of medium height. Right, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's okay. Not everybody gets to be tall and statuesque like myself.
Shut up.
Anyway, what? Hey, that's okay. Hey, somebody asked you a question, Zach.
That was the Automobile Driving Museum?
Yeah, the vlog. How was it?
Wait, I don't understand what vlog he was talking about, though.
Did you do one?
No, not yet.
All right. Well, he has to do one. You guys do one. He'll put one in. We were down there.
If I can be able to do so, then maybe I can.
All right. We were down there on Sunday, by the way, the Automobile Driving Museum. If you're ever in LA, you want to go down there, Saturday, Sunday, Zach is there. He will show you the most awesome cars. I mean, Zach gets to drive cars. We were there on Sunday. There are cars like worth $250,000, cents, $1 million.
If you want to go on rides, it's on Sundays only.
And it's free.
Actually, $10.
No, $10 to get in, but the rides are free. You don't even have to go inside, right? You can stand there and get a ride. And Zach is a good guy.
Well, you would have to go inside to sign up before.
All right, whatever. Anyway, it's worth it. Have Zach tool you around in like a 1957, right, Ford Skyliner, you know, or something like that, 48 Oldsmobile or Chryslers, or I mean, the amazing cars. You should see some of the stuff that the guy gets to drive. It's he loves it.
My favorite car I love to drive is the 1947 Chrysler Windsor convertible.
That is nice. That
Yeah.
Windsor, that is smooth. That thing is
I
wonderful.
love that thing.
Yeah, it is. It is amazing. You know what Joe's favorite thing to drive is? His mom nuts. He loves to drive his mom nuts.
Oh God!
Right, Joe?
Yeah.
That's right.
Ah.
Joe, you have shiny stuff on your face. What
I
is
do.
that? Whoa, it's like the sun or something. Either that or your mouth is on fire. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, signups, it can decrease stolen cars. Okay.
Sure.
Anyway, yes, that's a sweet car, Melissa. You are right. Bill B Mill Cup Series. I showed up 56 minutes late. You did indeed. You
It's okay,
did
because you can rewatch
indeed.
it.
Spencer, drive his mom nuts. It's true. It's true. It's true. You can rewatch it, right? This is the internet's, Joe. You got to quit doing that. There are places in the world where if you do that, they chop off your hand.
Oh my God!
Anyway, it's true. It's true.
Sorry, Zach.
Move on.
But no, honest to God, change Joe's dipper.
What?
Okay.
That's what
See,
does
this
that
is
mean?
this is when you need the autocorrect. Okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anyway, Zach drives mom nuts too. That's true. Zach does, but in a quiet way. Zach's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's the reasonable of the three of us. Zach is the reasonable, logical person. If you were like laying bleeding in the street, you hope that Zach would be the one that showed up. Okay? Because the two of us, you're just not quite sure what we would do. Joe,
Yeah.
somebody wants to know
Yeah.
when you're going to be on iRacing.
Not till next Tuesday.
That's right. I don't like that guy's handle. Somebody should time that guy out in mods, please. Joe,
What?
did you figure out the stream problem last night?
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently, it's working.
Yeah, the stream problem is right here.
Yes.
Which is why you should never let old people near your computer.
I even
Right?
double checked. I even tested it out too.
If your dad comes in, your grandpa comes in, or your grandma comes in and says, "Oh, look at that! Can I touch your computer?" Just say, "Not right now. It's reloading. Maybe another time, Grandma." You know. And if she insists, give her the body block. Hey, it's your computer. You have to do what's necessary to save your computer. Right?
Uh-huh.
Am I right, Zach?
Right.
Right? Zach will tell you.
Mm.
Not that Zach would body block his grandma, but because he's a nice guy, would do that. Joe,
I do that to Mom.
no, you would. Are you kidding? If you body block Mom, she would.
Oh my God!
You wouldn't want to see it.
Would kill you.
Boss lady, whoo.
But then Dad be like, "Can I film it?"
Yeah, see, boss lady would wait till you were asleep, right?
Oh my God!
And you'd wake up in the morning and something would have happened to you that would have not been good, like your room would have been cleaned or something like that. It was, I know, the horror, the horror. Honestly, God, if you've never seen the results of like when a tornado or a hurricane goes through a neighborhood or anything like that, right there in the 10 by 12 domicile that is Joe's room.
Okay.
Honest to God, the people at the Weather Channel would be astounded. You know, they walk in there and just say, "God, what is it, like Force 5? Must have been go through here."
Okay.
That's because Joe is busy. We tease Joe. We tease Joe. But he's busy all the time trying to make content for you guys, trying to make content for the channel, putting up stuff. These guys work their butts off. 8 o'clock in the morning, they're in here 5 days a week. They're doing their thing. They go out to races. They take videos at events and things like that. They really work hard because they want Lombard Bros Gaming to be entertaining. They want you guys to have a good time. That's why we do what we do. Right? Are we right, guys? Is that why we do it?
That's right.
I mean, it's we do it, and we do it because we're a family, and this is what we do for fun together as a family. Families, how messy is Joe's room? Trust me. Like I said, watch some old footage from the Weather Channel after something goes through Oklahoma or Kansas. That'll give you a good idea. Okay, you know what I'm talking about, right? Android Man says Joe's face looks evil. Joe's not evil. He's about the nicest guy you could ever know. Trust me, you know how you can tell when people are good? If little kids like him. And the little kids love Joe. Honest to God, the little kids follow Joe like the Pied Piper. It's nuts. They do. I mean, they just, it's crazy. And sometimes they even make him write checks to them. Right, Joe? Joe's an easy touch.
Uh-huh.
Right? Zach's a good guy with the little kids too. Right, Zach?
Yeah, I am.
Zach tells them to be careful. Zach tells them not to do this, not to do that. He's always watching out for them. And all that. We like little kids. We got 8 grandkids. Right? 8 grandkids, 2 grandkids. We're a big family, and we're a happy family because we get to spend time with you guys. We get to do this, and we hope you enjoy the time you have with us. Guys, what else? Finish us off, Zach. What do you got to say for yourself?
I hope you guys enjoyed this talk show. Thank you all for watching with us. I'll tune in next time.
Joe?
I want my boo-boo to be better, first off, and then say, well, I love Zach, and then I like touching.
Mom, Joe's touched me!
Make him stop!
Mom, Joe's touched me!
Uh-huh.
What do you think? What do you think, guys? You think they bought it?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every wave. Here, wave right here. Wait, no. You have to wave right here. No, right here. I don't like this backwards camera thing. I can never get it straight. I'm trying to wave
Dad,
right.
your left is
Maybe
your
if
right,
I
and
know,
your
I know.
right is your left.
Oh, heck, this works better.
Okay.
We do that.
Oh, my God.
Joe,
Yes.
don't let me touch the computer.
Okay.
We're going to have Joe come in here. Come here, Joe. Joe, take care of things, right? Sit
Don't
sit
touch my butt!
Sit with Daddy. Sit. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
What?
He's such a good boy. Joe, show me how to do it.
I'm just gonna shut this off. Stop it. Stop it. Bye, guys.